everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing some pampering. I don't know about you, but I need it. I am ready for it. And as you can see, my face, my makeup is ready to come off. So I know a lot of us, me included, as you can see, I've got oily skin, but I do suffer with dry and eczema patches. When I take my wig off, you will be able to see, if I come a little bit closer, I've got a patch here through the summer. Well, when I went back to work through the summer, I suffered with it on my eyelids, and I just thought I'd share some of the products that I use to help, because as I said, everyone suffers with dry skin at this time. It's just the cold, it gives you, even if it's just chapped lips, the cold is not forgiving on our skin. So today we are gonna light some candles, run a nice bubble bath, pamper ourselves, moisturize. We're not doing the hair today. We're not doing the hair, but if you do want a hair hacks video before Christmas, then do let me know. But we are going to be doing everything skincare wise. I'm going to share with you what I do on my face to get it nice and hydrated again, because as I said, it doesn't look good when it's dry. Like when I come up close, you can see that. No one wants that, especially at this time of year. I know this Christmas is going to be very different for a lot of us, but we've got to make the most of it. And I don't know about you, but in the winter I love to close the curtains, light the candles, run myself a bath and relax. So I'm going to share what I'm going to use in the bath. I found these probably discovered these about 6 months ago, and I love them. And it is the Body Shop Bath Bubbles. Pink grapefruit is my favourite scent. They do 3 different scents. They do pink grapefruit, moringa and coconut. I have got some coconut in here as well, but I'm going to go pink grapefruit. They are my favourite. I must admit, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be using is Body Shop, because I have found that they are one of the better, or not better, because everything is different for everyone, but for me, for my skin, they are one of the better products for my skin. They've got a lot of the natural oils and things like that, so you will notice there is a little bit of Body Shop in this video, but that's not to say that it's right for you. But I just wanted to show you and share with you what some of the good products are that have helped me. So let's go run a bath. Yes, I look great. I'm not so sure if you'll be able to hear me. I'm running the bath, and a little trick that I picked up for the bath bubble is to put your bath scrunchie, lily, whatever you call it, under your tap and put it on top, and as you can see, we are filling up with bubbles. And I'm going to add one other thing, which is the Sanctuary Daily Spa Escape Bath Cream, which is more hydrated. I'm trying to open this without tipping it everywhere. Which is what has it got? Honey, coconut milk and exotic spices, so it's nice and moisturising for the skin. So I'm just going to add a little bit if it wants to ever come out. No, apparently not. And then I will share, come on, ew, that's a lovely noise. I'll share what I've got to use in the bath. There we go. We managed to get some out. So yeah, the bath bubble I'm using more for the scent and the bubbles. This, like I said, I'm using for the hydration. Talking of hydration, this is what we are going to be using on my skin. Sorry, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? It's because I've got it on the tripod. So we have Body Shop Chamomile cleansing butter to remove my makeup. Then the CBD balm. I've only used this once, but it was so nice on my skin, so I'm going to use that. And then we have the L'Oreal Sugar Scrub in that's like the really fine gritty one, and the Body Shop Festive Berries lip scrub. That way, these are for hydration, these are to get rid of all dead skin and everything. That way my skin will be prepped and ready to take on all the hydration that I'm going to put on afterwards. And a glass, this is juice, there's nothing alcoholic, just juice. And the shower gel I'm going to use is the Warm Vanilla Body Shop, which is one of their festive scents this year. I've also lit a candle. We've got apple and pomegranate, which smells amazing, and because this bathroom is so small it fills it instantly, so we're going to smell amazing in here between pink grapefruit, all of these festive scents, and apple and pomegranate. Yes. Oh, and my little setup for while I'm in, yes, this is my toilet roll holder, for while I'm in the bath. This is a little, I think I've shown it before, like a little phone holder. It goes round the pole, stick your phone in, watch YouTube while you're in the bath. So I'm at the bath, my skin is prepped and ready for my skincare, but before we get onto that, as you can see, I'm still not quite dressed yet, because we've shaved our legs, we feel nice, we feel pampered. Now I'm going to go in with the Warm Vanilla body yogurt, which smells amazing. It's like comforting, like vanilla. I just find vanilla like very warm and homely and comforting, and there is nothing better. I do love the festive berries though, but for a nice warm cozy night there is nothing better than the warm berries. So I'm going to moisturise, get some pyjamas on, and then we're going to move on to this face, because at the minute it's just feeling super smooth. It's not hydrated, it's not been looked after. All I've done, as I said, I have used the chamomile butter to remove my makeup. The one thing I will say is when you use this, it does say avoid eye area, but I do use it on my eyes, and it even works on like waterproof, but make sure you keep your eyes closed because it can sting a little bit. It doesn't hurt, it's just a bit like when you get shampoo in your eye, you think, oh, shouldn't have done that. So I just moisturise it in and then rinse it away. And then I used, as I said, the CBD oil cleansing balm, which it's quite thick for an oil. It is not what you think it is. It's more of a cream, like smooth cream, if that makes sense. And you massage it in. I sit and like massage it for a good couple of minutes and then leave it for 3 to 5 minutes to do its goodness. And then I just scrub this in. This isn't a really harsh scrub. It's more of like a like a buff, if that makes sense. It's like, yeah, it's not really harsh on the skin, it's actually really nice. And then I use the festive berries on my lips, so I'm feeling super smooth. As I said, lips, face, super smooth, all makeup's gone. So we're going to move on to some skincare. I'm just going to go moisturise up. Okay, so headband's back on, pyjamas are back on, skin is nice and moisturised. That body yogurt like soaks in so easily, like I can't feel it at all on my skin, but has left my skin feeling nice and supple and hydrated. So I'm gonna move on to the face. Now, depending on what I'm doing to my skin, depends on the order that I do it. I always remove my makeup and then cleanse. I always double cleanse if I'm wearing makeup. Scrub I tend to do if I'm doing like sheet masks and things like that, because it helps it soak in more. But now, because I'm not doing an because I'm going to do sheet masks instead of an actual mask, I'm going to go in with my toner. But now is when, if I was doing a charcoal mask, if I was suffering with a breakout or anything like that, that is when I would do that and then put this on. But we are going to go with this, which is the Body Shop Vitamin E one. It's thick, is the only way I can describe it. It's still watery, but it's more gel water than water. Like, if I don't even know if you're going to be able to see, if I, like, can you see it's like it sits on the cotton pad for a minute before it soaks in. Yeah, it's more gel than it is water. It's a thicker consistency. But I use my vitamin E on an evening, and then I use one to balance my oils on a morning. If you want a morning routine, which is quite short actually, morning routine, but if you want a morning routine, let me know down in the comments, and I will film it for you and leave a thumbs up, and that way I will know to film one. But yeah, vitamin E on a night time, it's good for a lot of skin types, but it's very good for hydrating. Now we are going to move on with some super hydration. So we've just done a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with my favourites, the Garnier skin masks, tissue masks. So I'm going to go in with the eye tissue masks, and because these are on for the same amount of time, I'm using the green tea, green tea and hyaluronic acid. Anything with hyaluronic acid, my skin loves. My skin honestly sucks it right up. These are supposed to be like the anti-aging ones, firming, and I am coming up on that big 3-0 next year, so need to be looking after those fine lines. So I'm gonna, do we have one or do we have two here? Are they stuck together? I have actually no idea. Let's have a look if the other one's still in the packet. No, we have two here apparently, just very well stuck together. Here we go, got them. So I go on with the tissue mask, the eye masks, and this is why I like to wear a headband or something like that, keep my hair out of the way. I do, if I'm doing a sheet mask, I actually like to do them on the day that I'm due to wash my hair. That way it don't matter if I get the serum and that in my hair, because we do always have a lot of excess. So we go with this, and then rub it into the hands. It's all extra moisturising. I take the sheet mask, which is the Garnier cherry. Is it cherry? Grapeseed. I always think it's cherry because these, I don't know why, these just, I think it's the red in it, reminds me of cherries. So we take this, we unravel. Now, there's no good way to put these on, and unless you have a perfectly shaped head, they're not going to fit you that well, so don't worry. No one looks great in a sheet mask. So I'm just gonna look in the mirror for a minute. I like to line my eyes up, and then the rest I don't care about. So as long as I can see, that's all I care about. So I'm just gonna get these on. obviously once you've got the blue outer, oh, I'm pulling the eye masks, once you've got the blue like protection thing, I don't even really know what it's for, once you've got that off, obviously the mask is a little bit more malleable and movable, so you just pull it into place and then we forget about it for 15 minutes. I have been known to leave these on for a good half an hour, and the excess I rub in to my neck, my ears, use it up, and then the rest into my hands. I am going to chill with this on for 15 minutes, let it soak in, and as I said, no one looks good in a sheet mask. As I said, no one looks good in these. This bit never stays in place. Been on about 20-25 minutes. I'm doing a little off-camera pampering as well. There's still, I could actually leave that on for maybe an extra 5 minutes. There's still like moisture left in it, but I'm ready to take it off. I'm just going to massage in that extra serum that's left. But as I was saying, I'm actually doing a bit of a pedicure on myself as well. So I did like a little foot rub down while I was in the bath. As I said, I do suffer with dry skin and I also get it on my feet, which I know feet isn't the best, like isn't everyone's favourite subject. That's why I'm not showing on camera, but I will show what products I'm going to be using, or I'm only actually going to be using one product, but I will show you what I use. And honestly, I have been looking for something like this for a long time. I used to use the number 7 something balm, and they discontinued it, and I have no idea why they discontinued. A lot of people complained about it, but they discontinued it and I was gutted, because that used to be the only thing that worked on my skin for my feet. But I have finally found a replacement, and it is the Body Shop Hemp Foot Protector. Honestly, if you suffer with dry skin and you're not allergic, try CBD and hemp, because honestly, CBD, hemp and hyaluronic acid, they are my 3 go-tos when it comes to moisture and skin protection. Well, not skin protection, but skin rehydration. They are my go-tos, and honestly, since I have found the Body Shop hemp and CBD range, they are 2 separate ranges, but since I've found them, honestly, apart from, this was, let me zoom you in a little bit, this is the little patch here. So it has gone down. It came up about 2 days ago. It has gone down. At first I actually thought it might have been a spot because it was a little bit like tingly, but it's not. Please excuse my nails, these are 8 weeks old. They're getting done next week. We are out of lockdown. So I'm actually filming this on Thanksgiving in America, but yeah, getting infilled, so please just ignore those for now. But yeah, it's not feeling scaly anymore, and I have been doing this that I am doing at the minute, not all of it, but I have been doing parts of this for the last 2 days, and as I said, it's helped so much. It's not been itchy today, it's not felt dry today, it's not felt tight. The first day, whenever I move my mouth or my lips, or because it's near enough on my smile line, when I yawned, when I opened my mouth really big, it felt like it was pulling, and it was quite tender. And the thing that I've been using to help it, I've been putting it on, well, today I've only put it on once actually, because I've had makeup on today, but the thing that I have been using is this. It is the hemp face protector. I only use it on my dry patches, and I only use it when I get dry patches. I don't use it all of the time because it is very heavy, and obviously with me actually having oily skin, it is too much for daily use, but that is what I've been using on it, so I am just going to put that on. And as I said, since I have found this hemp range from the Body Shop, it has been a lifesaver. So I use that on my face, and then this I use, as I said, on my feet, and then I also use a little bit on my elbows. It does actually say for ultra dry skeet, well, skeet, I tried to say skin and feet, ultra dry feet, and it works. So as I said, I use a little bit on my elbows. I haven't got dry elbows at the minute, but I do always find it helps. My great auntie always told me, moisturise elbows, hands and feet, elbows, hands and feet, and you will never like get dry skin. She taught me that from a very young age. Elbows, handies and feet. So yeah, I just use that, and just on my elbows. I do find that most foot care products are good on the elbows because the elbows are quite tough skin, and it's sort of the stuff you use on your feet works on your hands, I've found. So I've applied my hemp foot cream. The next thing I'm going to use is the Body Shop Elderflower Cooling Eye Gel. I like to use this because it's unscented, it's unperfumed, so it's good for when I get my eczema flare-ups. Not that I don't actually really use an eye cream when I get eczema on my eyelids. I only use what I'm prescribed from the doctors, and the hemp cream, I don't use normal stuff, and I use my little my ring finger to rub it in, and this sinks in so quickly, like so quickly. It's as if you've like splashed your face with water and let it dry. That's how quick it dries in. So we've gone with that, and then I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get any out of this, but I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Hydrogenous Aloe water. This is literally empty. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get any out of it. But I don't tend to use too heavy too heavy a moisturiser when I've done a sheet mask, just because I don't want them battling against each other. Oh, we have a tiny, you only need a tiny bit as well. Mix it in my hands and then literally rub it around my skin. And this again is very similar texture to the eye cream, so they're good like finishing top products. Quite lightweight, nothing too heavy. They are both really good during the day under makeup as well. And then to finish, finally, I'm going to go in with my Revolution Skincare CBD oil. As I said, CBD, hemp, really good. It is known to be good for dry skin. I just can't get into it because, there we go, my hands are too moisturised. And I use sparingly. Like this goes a long way. So I do a tiny drop on my forehead, one on the cheek, one on the other cheek. Try not to put the dropper on your skin, especially if you suffer with breakouts, because it can transmit. And then I literally give myself a nice little quick massage as I rub in, and then I'm left with some super glowy, hydrated, gorgeous skin. And honestly, this skincare routine, and these products is what have helped. I mean, look at that glow. This is what has helped me with my dry skin. And I actually forgot something. The lips. I've been suffering with dry lips, and normally I don't, so I don't know if that's from wearing a mask, but I can't get into it. I have been using a lot more lip balm than I normally would. So the lip balms I have been using is this lip balm by the Body Shop, the hemp one. I've been using Dr. Pawpaw, which is good for your cuticles as well. It's a multi-balm. I use that on my elbows sometimes. And then when just sort of day to day, when I haven't got dry lips or I'm not looking for any extra moisturiser or any extra moisture, I just use the Nivea lip care balm, the original blue one, and honestly that is it. That is how I've been looking after my skin, and hoping that I don't get my dry patches. I will see how I get on when I go back to work next week, but I hope you enjoyed this little pamper. I'm going to take my hair down, give it a brush, go sit downstairs, put some of the hemp foot cream on and watch a Christmas film, because why not? It is winter, so it's Christmas. that is my thoughts for this year. Winter's here, so Christmas is here. I hope you did enjoy it. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.